In today's video, I'm going to teach you how to insert conditional logic for HubSpot. Properties Tutorial 2025 will set up property-based rules so the right fields appear and even become required only when they're relevant. This keeps your forms and records clean, helps your team capture complete data, and reduces errors. Start by heading to HubSpot.com. On the top right corner of the page, click Login. On the login screen, enter your email address, or choose to continue with a connected account like Google, Microsoft, or Apple. If you're using email, type in your password, then click Login to access your HubSpot portal. Once you land on your dashboard, look to the top navigation and click the gear icon to open Settings. This is where we control your account configuration. In the left sidebar of Settings, scroll until you reach the Account Management section. Under that area, click Properties. This page lists all the properties across objects like contacts, companies, deals, and more. Next, open the Conditional Logic section. If you don't immediately see it, you may need the right permissions or a subscription that supports this feature. When the Conditional Logic view loads, click Create Logic to start building a new rule. Now you're in the editor. Here's the key concept. A controlling property drives what other fields appear or are required. Under When this is true, choose your controlling property from the dropdown. Then, set the condition to equals, and select the specific option that should trigger your logic. For example, you might choose deal type equals new business. With the condition defined, add dependent properties. These are the fields that should show up, and if needed, be required, only when the controlling condition is met. HubSpot will prompt you to pick which properties appear. Be intentional here. Add only what your team needs at that moment to avoid clutter. You can usually toggle whether each field is required, so important data doesn't get skipped. Review your setup to ensure the controlling property, the equals value, and the dependent list are accurate. Clear, focused conditions prevent confusion later. When you're satisfied, click Save Logic. From now on, whenever the controlling property is set to that value, the dependent fields will automatically display and follow any required rules. Repeat this process to handle other scenarios and keep your data collection aligned with your workflows. And that's it. You've inserted conditional logic in HubSpot properties, making your records smarter and your team's inputs more consistent.